Apple has a shocking iPhone 15 announcement that no one saw coming. I'm sorry to say that I was one of those people that believed the iPhone 15 line was gonna be a little bit boring, but I'm happy to admit that I was wrong, hopefully. We are now in final countdown mode for Apple's biggest event of the year. And the closer we get to Mr. Apple himself taking the stage, the more we learn about the iPhone 15. And according to some new leaks, this is gonna be big, like real big. So let me tell you everything we now know about the iPhone 15 Ultra. This could be a really exciting phone, might be the most expensive iPhone Apple's ever made, but also might be the one they're hoping will finally take down Android. Android fans are not gonna like this. So to quickly recap what we know about the iPhone 15 lineup, we're gonna have 4 total phones. 2 bigger phones, 2 smaller phones, 2 Pro phones, 2 non-Pro phones, and the biggest iPhone of them all this year might just be the most expensive and most pro, dare I say, most ultra phone that Apple has ever made. Some brand new last minute leaks are actually changing things up and suggesting that Apple actually might rename the 15 Pro Max to the iPhone 15 Ultra this year. This would be a move that we haven't seen basically ever from Apple and may just make this new big iPhone the best phone we've ever seen. But of course, that's all hype. We've got to ask the big question, is the 15 Ultra actually gonna be Ultra, or is this just Apple marketing talk? If we take a look at all the rumors and everything we know about the iPhone 15 Pro Max, or I guess now the iPhone 15 Ultra, that phone may just have 3 big advantages that might just make it worth the money and help it live up to its new name. The first advantage this largest iPhone has is that it's got the best display Apple currently makes on the iPhone. Now, it's not the biggest display because technically the iPhone 15 Plus has the same 6.7-inch screen size, but the Pro Max or iPhone 15 Ultra is gonna have the biggest and best. It's got ProMotion, it's got the always-on mode, and it's a 6.7-inch OLED display. It's bright, vibrant, beautiful, and is the biggest Pro display that Apple has ever made on an iPhone. It's also gonna have the biggest battery of any iPhone 15 in the lineup with a rumored 4,852 milliamp hour capacity. Don't hold me to this, I'm gonna have to fact check this, but I'm assuming this is the biggest battery that Apple's ever put in an iPhone, and when you sort of pair that big battery with the all-new A17 chip that's more efficient, this should hopefully be the best battery life we've ever seen in an iPhone. There's been a lot of issues specifically this year with the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max. Battery life has not been great, so hopefully Apple's gonna fix that with better software, a bigger battery, and a better, more efficient chip inside. And then the third advantage this phone is going to have that no other iPhone 15 is gonna have, the biggest tangible benefit, is the improved telephoto zoom lens. According to all of the rumors, the largest iPhone 15 Pro this year is going to be getting a periscope zoom lens system that should give it 6x optical zoom that you won't find on any other phone. So if you like to have a lot of zoom photos with your iPhone, you want the most versatility with your zoom range, this is gonna be the way to go. Besides that, it's gonna be really similar in terms of features to the 15 Pro. It's gonna basically share the Pro features. It's gonna have the new A17 chip, it's gonna have the faster USB-C speeds for data transfer, it's gonna have hopefully some new colors, the titanium finish. It's gonna be extremely similar to the smaller iPhone 15 Pro, except for the features I just mentioned. And then I guess there's one more thing that sets it apart, a fourth advantage, if you can call it that, really sort of a fourth disadvantage, and that is the price. Because according to the latest leaks and rumors, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, iPhone 15 Ultra might just be the most expensive iPhone we've ever seen, with a starting price tag of potentially around $1,300 for the standard base storage size of the iPhone 15 Ultra. So this year you can choose iPhone 15 Ultra or MacBook Air. Full-fledged laptop with Apple Silicon inside, or an iPhone. That's sort of crazy. Okay, so all that's great, but that still sort of raises the question, does this all really make the iPhone 15 actually Ultra? Is this just a rebranded Pro Max? There's sort of, I guess, 2 different ways we can approach this. One that sort of believes Apple, and one maybe that's a little bit more cynical. If we take a look at Apple's own marketing, the Ultra moniker shows up in 2 places. There's the M2 Ultra chip. This is the most powerful Apple Silicon chip available right now. It's the most versatile, lets you do some crazy things in your high-end Mac. And then there's the Apple Watch Ultra, which is sort of the crown jewel, the creme de la creme. Am I saying that right? Creme de la creme? It's the best part of the Apple Watch lineup. It's got a unique design, it's got the biggest battery, the biggest screen, and a really more premium look that you won't find in any other Apple Watch in the lineup. According to all the leaks and rumors, the iPhone 15 Ultra would sort of check some of these boxes, but even according to Apple's own marketing speak, I don't know if the iPhone 15 Ultra is really ultra. To me, the Apple Watch Ultra is much more versatile and much more special than other watches in the lineup. It's got, again, that unique titanium finish that you don't find on any other Apple Watch model. It's got a significantly bigger screen, significantly better battery life, and unique features like the action button that really set it apart. The iPhone 15 Ultra, on the other hand, does have a couple of unique features, but does it really stand out from all the other phones in the lineup? Is it really that much better, that much more premium and ultra than the sort of slightly smaller 15 Pro? To me, I don't think so. The other way to approach this, of course, is to look at sort of the green side of the aisle, to see what's going on in the world of Android, and there we can see some crazy phones that do a lot of crazy things. Flagship Android phones are really known for pushing the limit of what we thought was possible, whether it be under-screen cameras or fingerprint readers or crazy back camera systems or some unique designs or features. More expensive premium Android phones really set themselves apart from other Android phones in the lineup. Even from company to company, the highest end flagship phone has unique features you can't find in any other phone they sell. Doesn't always happen, isn't always the case, but there certainly is a case to be made here that if we look at what Android phones are doing, the iPhone 15 Ultra really needs to have more in order to live up to that Ultra name. For the iPhone 15 Ultra to really live up to its name, I think Apple needs to give it some really special features. Maybe it's the only phone that gets the action button. It's the only phone that gets titanium. It's gotta have something bigger, some more special feature that's more unique that really sets it apart from the rest of the lineup. Yeah, better telephoto lens is sort of nice to see, and yeah, having a bigger battery life and bigger screen is great, but does that really make the 15 Ultra Ultra? To me, I just don't think it's enough. We've also got a few more sort of last minute leaks for the iPhone 15 series as a whole. There has been some recent speculation that we could see some braided USB-C color match cables that would go with your iPhone 15 of choice. That could be cool to see. Also some last minute rumors on colors. Maybe we see a new blue or a new red with the iPhone 15 Pro series, we're not sure. And then everything else is sort of changing by the day. The closer we get to the big September event, the more we sort of start to learn, though all of the big rumors seem to be finalized. We know it's gonna be a 4-phone lineup. We know that we're gonna see a Pro series and a non-Pro series. We sort of know Dynamic Island's going to all the phones. Naming, some special features, software features, that could all change last minute. But besides that, pretty much seems like the iPhone 15 series is locked in. But 15 Ultra or 15 Pro Max, we're still just not sure about that. So I wanna know from you guys, what are your thoughts on these last minute iPhone 15 leaks? Are you excited for the iPhone 15 lineup? And specifically, what are your thoughts on iPhone 15 Ultra? If Apple does give this the Ultra name, do you think according to everything we know, this lives up to the hype? Is a better telephoto camera enough and a bigger battery and bigger screen enough to make this Ultra? Or do you think there's something that's missing that would really make this phone shine and make it worthy of its Ultra name and price tag? Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for your support. I'm Robert Rosenfeld from the Apple Circle, and I'll see you all in the next one.